Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter, with a quick tip for you today. Oh, by the way, these are a couple sketches I did at the beach yesterday. I was in the Penobscot Bay, which feeds right out to the Atlantic Ocean, and so I did these little sketches with my new Prima watercolors, and those were my daughters playing in the sand, and I got a very quick sketch of them, and I really love that, so I wanted to share it. But I found a way to bring water with me that was leak-proof and small, and I could refill a water brush without making a mess, and I thought this would be really handy, especially if you like to watercolor or sketch on an airplane or train or something where you don't have you can't really make a mess. Maybe you're at a restaurant or something like that and you don't want to try to pour water into your water brushes. So this was a well, it's little flavor enhancers, the Mio brand. It's MIO, and it has like a plastic like a shrink wrap wrapper all the way up to the top here. Okay, you might have had these before. They're not very expensive. They're sold so that you can put a few flavor drops into your bottled water. And they're very popular in America. They're probably other places too. But I loved how flat it was. And I know I could like stick this in a pocket and it would be no big deal. Of course, if you're going to travel on a plane with this, you need to go through TSA with it empty and then fill it up in a restroom when you get there. But let me show you how easy it is to fill a water brush with this, and then I'll show you how you fill it up with water to begin with. So these are empty. I took these with me. So what you want to do, if your water brush has one of these little valves in here, just pull it out, pull it off. I use my teeth actually. It comes out very easy, so I don't think it won't hurt your teeth. So I just pulled that out. Really doesn't take. You could probably put your credit card scraper under there and pop it off. But what I do, this has like a little rubber seal with a hole in it. So what I do, look, I'm putting that right in there. No, nothing is spilling. And then I squirt it. I just squeeze, and you probably can't see that's filling up. See? Let me pop it back up, and I'll put the cap on so you can see. And see, now it is full. And look at that, didn't spill a drop. There's no drops. Well, there's that. That's not really a drop. I think I just touched my wet brush to it. And then let me show you on this one. I was thinking of the flat water brushes are kind of a waste of money. I never used them until I started doing more plein air work outdoors in the summer, because things just dried so fast with a round water brush when I'm working like a larger size like this, that I found the flat ones to be invaluable. For some reason I have this Prima cap on a Jerry's Artarama brush, but whatever. The Jerry's Artarama brush they have a set for like 11 or 12 bucks. It's got 4 brushes. It's got 3 rounds and this flat here. They all have silver caps, and it's a great deal. The Prima ones are a good deal too. You get 3 of them for $10, I think, of the flats, or 2 rounds for like $7. But anyway, this is empty, so I'll show. Can you see that it's empty? I don't know. So I'll show you how I fill this up. Again, this has a little valve. It's clear. Gonna just use my teeth, pop it out. It's, like I said, it's not difficult to remove, so I'm not damaging my teeth. Never use your teeth on like a paint tube or anything like that. So I'm gonna just marry the end, just holding it right up there, right? And I don't know if you can see that. See, can you see that filling up? And so let's see, how many brushes have I filled up? I've filled up 2 right now. I filled up 2 in the field. I still have probably half of that thing full of water. So this will fill it up probably 6 or 8 times. So it doesn't look like it's a lot of water, but that is full to the top. It really is quite a bit of water when you're like thinking in terms of water brushes. So when I first filled this up, you can actually, at this point now, I could actually go squeeze out the water and hold it under the faucet, and like put it under the faucet and let go and fill it up that way. That's probably what I would recommend once you initially get this cleaned out, because you will need to clean it out because it will have some sort of drink mix in there. Now this has water in it right now, so let me get a little container under me here to work. So what you want to do to get this off is you have to pry it off, and I'm going to use a little screwdriver. Hang on one second. And what I did was and you can kind of see the little nick there, I just put the screwdriver in here. This was empty. Luckily my kids had finished it and put it back in the cupboard, so I had a nice empty one there. And you can pop it right off. Like that. And then you'll want to clean it out with like some dish soap and rinse it out really good and make sure that it is clean. And then you can hold it up to under the faucet and fill it up. Or you could pour it in from a water bottle or whatever you have. I've got a little, I'll use this. I have a little spray bottle of water here. But I would just hold it under the faucet and fill it up. but I wouldn't do this every time. And honestly, I think I would just squeeze it, either hold it underwater and squeeze it, or squeeze it first and hold it underwater, just because I think that if you pop off the cap too many times, it's going to make it not leak proof anymore, because like this is leak proof, which is really wonderful for in your purse or your pocket or your bag or whatever if it gets tipped around. But you can see, I think you can see this, it does just a very thin stream of water, so it's perfect for filling up your water bottle or your little mini mister or whatever you're using on the field, and it does it in such a neat and tidy way, and it's a great way to keep something else out of the landfill. So if you don't happen to use this product, ask a friend, ask around, you know, post it on your Facebook page, say, hey, anybody use those little flavor enhancers? Would you mind giving me the saving a bottle for me when you're done? People usually just chuck these in the trash or the recycling bin, so so that's great. You can even put a couple of them in your bag, and I just love that they are so flat and compact and leak proof. I got the idea because I saw that new Kiritaki set that has a squeeze bottle for filling up water brushes, and I thought, oh, that's a great idea. I wonder if I have something. I didn't want to go out and buy it. So I decided to see what I had that would work, because I always think you should use what you have. That's the best way to be frugal, not to go out and buy something if you can make do with something you have at home. So there you have it. If you have any questions, go ahead, leave them in the comments. If you think this is a fantastic tip, please feel free to share it with your artsy friends. I do appreciate it, and it really helps my channel grow. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.